And we're so happy to have you with us here for this edition of Our Lives. I'm Gwen Edwards. Secret abuse, secret shame, public healing. That story is now a book based out of Stanford. The book is called Secret Survivor, Her Story. The author of the book joins me now. T.E. Bess is a Stanford native. She's an author, she's a speaker, radio host, and an advocate for the abused. Welcome, and thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, now tell me what led you to write the story about Lorraine?
The story, Secret Survivor, Her Story, was inspired because I used to be Lorraine, and it was my way of getting healing and getting everything out of my system. It was my way of recording the truth.
And it has been asked of you, is this a true story?
It is a true story. Of course, I have not used anyone's real name or anything like that, but it is my story, yes.
And you said in your story that you turned to writing as a way of coping and getting through.
Yes. For me, because I wasn't strong enough at the time to speak about it, my way of escape was to write down what was happening.
And what do you say to those who are in the situation and are like you, they can't find their voice yet?
The first thing that I would say to them, Ms. Gwen, is that it's not their fault. Nothing that they said or did or wore was the reason why this happened to them. I would say write it down, get a journal and write down everything you can remember. That's a way to get it out of your system, and when you're ready to tell, you will.
And you also wrote this book as a way of stopping abuse or even preventing abuse.
Yes, I believe that people who have suffered abuse, who think they know someone who suffered or could be in a situation, this will bring awakening to them, awareness to them. It will show them warning signs. It will show them things that they can look for. For example, if your child was an introvert and all of a sudden they're not. Their behavior has changed in some dramatic way or form. Those are signs that you can look for. And just to be able to listen to what people are saying when they're talking to you.
And besides the book, you also have a workbook. And that's another way to help people see the signs that are sometimes right in front of their face.
Yes, that is Reigning After the Rain, Living Freely After Abuse. There's a guide and a workbook, and it will take you through the different steps we go through, like guilt, shame, hurt, pain. Freedom comes just as you forgive. Once you get to a place of forgiveness, then you're able to be free. And forgiveness really is for you. It is not for them. It is for you to get to a place where you can be free. And so that is what the workbook is about. It takes you through activities, prayers, confession of faith, and different scriptures you can remember to help you to get free.
And tell me, what has been the reaction to the book?
You know, I've had a really great reaction to it because it is a subject that's taboo. People don't typically like to talk about someone being sexually abused, raped, gang rape, statutory rape, those things. It's a secret. And so when you see something that's written and it's from a truthful aspect and you see the steps that a person go through, you can identify with them and you begin to see that you're not alone. And so the feedback and the reviews that I've had have been amazing. I'm truly humbled by it, and I really appreciate everybody who's been supporting me.
Now tell us, what are your future plans?
Well, I host a radio show called Real Talk with Tammie, and we're hoping to go and become a television show soon. I'm writing more books and working on a screenplay, so I've got a lot going on, in addition to being a mother of 5, 3 of whom I homeschool. Yes.
You do have a lot going on. And how can we get a book? How can we get a copy?
You can go to www.authortebest.com. It's on Amazon, it's available on Kindle. It's out there. If you Google me, you'll find it.
All right, well, we want to thank you so much, Tammie. You recently came